Hello everyone. I'm Chung. I'm CEO of Marker. We founded Marker to innovate the way you read. Let me introduce our business item. I'm going to say about news reading and storing and sharing on our mobile device. The main problem is that many news articles are too long to read on our mobile device. Am I right? We have not enough time, and we are not patient enough to read such a long article. We are a busy person, yeah? We usually store such a long article to our Evernote or Pocket application. But in a few days, we will not remember which part was interesting to us. If we share or if we send such a long article to our friends, our boss, our coworkers, they will not like you. They will hate you because they don't want to read such a long article. They are a busy person also. So, why don't we utilize the part of the article rather than the whole article? Actually, only a few parts of the article are worth reading, storing, and sharing. You may think about the highlighter. Yes, that is the best solution. So we developed an advanced highlighter, including highlighting robot and a convenient user interface. So first of all, our robot automatically finds and highlights the most important part of the article before you read it. So you can read the article quickly if you have no time. Second of all, you can easily highlight your favorite part by just clicking them. I mean, highlighting is very easy in our solution. So storing highlighted article makes you remember better than before. And that makes you smarter person than before. Third, share your summary. After the highlighting, you will get neat fashioned summary. So you can share your summary to your coworkers, to your friends, or your boss. They will be happy, and they will like you. So you can be a better person in your office work or your school, something. Applying such solutions, we are developing news application, News Marker. Let me show you a video clip. That is News Marker. I am introducing News Marker. Similar to other news applications, but when you read an article, our robot automatically finds the most important part of the article. So you can read the article quickly. And if you have interesting part, just click them. You can easily highlight better than before. And after the highlighting, you will get very beautiful summary. So you can store the summary in your Evernote. If you are satisfied with your summary, you can share your summary with your coworkers or your boss or your friends or your family. And they will be very happy. That is News Marker, and we are providing the most efficient news reading than ever. Does it look cool? I think it's cool because it will make me a better person and smarter person than before. We are going to launch this application maybe this fall, maybe this July. as you know that, there are many applications, many news applications like a Freeport, Smart News, Pulse, or Google News like that. But they are focusing on enjoyment of news reading lightly. But we are focusing on efficiency of news reading in our working space, in our office. So our target customers are office workers. According to the statistics, office workers between 25 to 44 years of age in United States are about 85 billion. So we are going to sell our application for $5 a month, including news copyright. So according to the previous assumption, about $5 billion per year can be our addressable market. And we are going to share 60% of our sales to the news publishers. Our team is made of a researcher and developers from post-tech. As a researcher, I am developing text mining algorithm, and the others are developing mobile application. We are here to find investor who can help us launching news market in United States. So if you are someone like that, please contact us at our booth. I want to finish this presentation with this word. We are providing the most efficient way of news reading. Thank you for listening. We are Marker. Thank you.
Do you have any patents on the process in which you're marking it? Any patents?
Actually, we are planning on it, but not yet.
By the way, thanks for the great pitching today. It seems that for your product, the artificial intelligence engine will be a key success factor for market penetration of your product and service. So how do you guys actually measure the success rate of that highlighting in your product? Do you have any number or figures for that?
Yes, this summarization algorithm, like this kind of algorithm is studied for maybe about 50 years. Yeah, but there are not exact measurement to measure the performance of the algorithm. So we are planning to make our own measurement, yeah, to find people's needs. Yes. Is that our answer?
Which means you guys didn't have any external testing for your engines for that success rate and hit rate of highlight?
Actually, we tested this algorithm on CNN News because they already provide the human-made summary. So we tested it, and the result was about 90 to 95%. Yes.
I think a lot of content is now shared through social media. So things like Twitter, Facebook, all of that.
That's right.
How does your product work in relation to them? Because typically you read an article and then you share the link in your wall. Where does your product come in between or come in that interaction?
Yes, sharing is very important. We are using Evernote Cloud. Yeah. So if you want to share the summary with your coworker or your friend, you need to use Evernote. Before you use the Evernote, you share a summary in the Evernote, and then you can share the summary with your coworker. So sharing is via Evernote solution.
But isn't the sort of normal approach would be I read the article in, let's say, CNN, I like it, and then I post it on my wall on Facebook, for example, directly?
That's common, and that's easier. But I think I really said that if you share a long article, they will not read. Yeah, even if it's very interesting. Yeah, and they read just title and they will answer, oh, it is interesting. But I don't think that's efficient. So sharing summary is better than sharing the whole article.
This is going to be my last question. Probably I need to ask you about your business plan with your product. You told us that you will share the revenue, like 64, with the content company there. I mean, what's your plan to source those news articles? I mean, also, is it like, are you gonna do it by like per article base or just a bunch of articles as a whole?
Yes. That's a good question. We made a robot, and then the robot automatically crawling always from the various kind of news source, like Huffington Post, CNN. So, and we make a database about news publishers, and we are gonna share the portion of the users. How can I say that? Maybe many people are using Huffington Post. If they share, if they read 50%, we are gonna share 50% of our profit of our sales. Is it good?
Yeah, I think that's all for.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, hello everybody. My name is Fred. I'm co-founder and CEO of Dare. Dare saves people time and money while providing great travel experience. So I found Dare because I love to travel. So far, I've been to over 40 countries. Over the years, I got good at trip planning. Thanks to the great travel service like Expedia, Priceline, and Himmonk, booking hotels and flights is too easy. But what about on-the-ground activities? There are amazing things to do out there, but it's hard to find and even more challenging to book ahead of time. So when I found the good deals, I wasn't sure if I was getting the best deal I could. So let me give you an example. Let's say you are going to Hawaii for the summer vacation. That's the vacation you have been waiting for. You want it to be just perfect. How would you find out your must activity in Hawaii? You ask your friend who's been there. You contact the travel agent. That's convenient, but it might be expensive. You call the hotel's concierge desk. What if they don't have the open slot on the day you want? You have to reschedule your plan. So that's why we thought it'll be much better if there is a tool for things to do booking service like Expedia online. So with there, you can find and book all these activities. We collect and categorize all the world's things to do in one space. That's how we do it. So we carefully curate all of our offerings so our travelers can find them easily. So we provide those amazing things to do with best and lowest price. So as a result, our travelers can save time and money. So you can book in just 5 clicks. You spend less time searching and more time enjoying. Not only that, so we offer the best price in town. Our product is typically cheaper than 20% cheaper than buying on site. So currently, so we are serving the 10 locations, Hong Kong and Singapore, our top 2 destinations. So we offer over 150 activities. So is there a great environment to do this business in South Korea? Do we service a need in a market? Yes, I think we do. There were 6 million free individual travelers in 2014. This market is growing 20% every year. Let's take a look at where the most travelers spend money. These travelers spend around 46% of their total travel budget on things to do. So I think we are tapping the right market with the right solution. Let's take a look at our business model. So I think we are the transit platform for common e-commerce business. We partner with the local wholesalers, and we take the 10% on each transaction booked on our site. But I think this model has limitations. Our next stage will be to open this platform to local partners and then affiliate partners. I think our traffic is growing so fast, so we need to supply with the more product and activity options. On the other end, opening an affiliate program, so our third parties can resell our product on their site. During the last 10 months since we started this journey, 10,000 travelers booked their activities in there. So far, we have generated the $1 million in revenue. On average, our travelers have booked 3 activities per purchase. We started the meaningful traffic in October last year. Our monthly visitors have grown 6 times. The monthly revenue has grown around 4x. Our ARPU has grown around 50%. So I'm happy to say we're growing so fast. So we are about to challenge ourselves for the next stage. So we are open, this platform open. So our local partners can upload their product to our service. We received many requests from affiliate partners, so they can repackage and resell our product on their service. So we will add the multi-language support to service many more global travelers. To make all of this happen, we are all experts from the IT and travel industry. Yes, we are all travelers. Combined, we have been to over 100 countries so far. Previously, we worked for notable companies in South Korea who pay for our trips. Our goal is to make our every traveler's journey so amazing with there. Thank you.
The revenue numbers you stated, are those gross revenues or net revenues to you?
So I think it's gross revenue.
Gross revenues.
Yeah,
and
the
how much,
net profit.
And what's the average percentage for the affiliate revenues you're getting?
I think so we currently take the 10% on each transaction. But when we run the affiliate program, so we are going to charge around 2% for from the affiliate program.
So, Yeah, thanks for your pitching today.
Thanks.
And I think your product itself is kind of getting into like platform business, meaning that not just on your customer side, I mean the merchant side, in local will be another important success factor for your product. So how do you guys actually kind of sales locally? I mean, in global term, how do you guys, I mean, do you guys actually have a salesperson in local, or how do you guys actually manage those partnerships?
So actually, the co-founder is in charge of the partnership in our company. He's a kind of expert for travel areas. So he currently make the partnership with the local deal and something contract. So with the dominant player in destination, so we are aspiring. So we currently have some dominant relationship with the local players. So it's the great point to get the price advantage with the other competitors. Yeah.
So it's like a two-sided marketplace, no?
Yeah.
How do you get customers to actually publish things to do? And how diverse can things to do be? Sometimes it's a hotel stay, a diving trip, like how do you make sure that the quality of the content is also very good?
So actually in South Korea, so every traveler is going to the online community for travelers. So and we just targeting the kind of the travel communities online. So we make a partnership with them. And so when you get the users from those communities, we put some kind of incentive, and then so we provide some discount coupon. So we getting the traffic from the travel online communities.
All right, let's get to the competition then, because I've also seen some features like this in Expedia or other like global travel site. I mean, how do you guys can actually define yourself as a differentiator in this market compared to those big guys?
Yeah, I think so. Expedia is truly great to book the hotel and the price range also doing great. But actually every day, so every time, so we compare with the Expedia and then the Priceline and other OTA, the online travel agencies. But I think they are very weak for the things to do category. So we just keep trying to find out the great product market fit for things to do. So we just focus on things to do category. Yeah, thank you.
Is it more, are the transactions more, let's say, booking of locations versus the activities itself? For example, if you go to a beach, you need to book the, let's say, villa or the room to stay at the beach. But there also could be 5, 10 activities. You could do jet ski, you could do diving, you could do fishing, or whatever. So, where do you really make the money from? Is it from the booking of the location or the booking of the things to do or the activities?
So, actually, I think the booking activities is truly great, the area to make revenue in our service. But we just expand our business to booking the restaurant, because among things category, the restaurant is the big outlet for making the revenue. So we keep expanding our business to the restaurant category. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I didn't see in your presentation there. Which one? Globally, where is your target market? Is it just only Korea, or like it's kind of two sides? Like in terms of customer, probably many Korean but probably you can say Korea, but in globally, I mean, where is your target market for customer versus also merchant, like
So
things
currently,
to the merchant?
yeah, currently we just targeting Korea. So we are doing the inbound business from South Korea to the worldwide market. So when you go global, so there are so many competitors in the market, so especially the Viator, the great things to the service in the US was acquired to the TripAdvisor last year. So the Get Your Guide is also great service. They went to the Series B round in Silicon Valley. So currently we are focusing on the Korean market, and then they are missing the Southeast Asia. So we need to grab the Korean market dominantly. So we are about to advance to the Southeast Asia market.
Hi, I'm Richard Chu, founder and CEO of K-Pop United, the makers of Krowdpop. So K-pop, this is not going? There we go. K-pop is a $3.4 billion international industry, and it's moving westward. We have cases like will.i.am and 21. We also have Psy and Snoop Dogg. But more notably, in 2013, Girls' Generation, a K-pop group from South Korea, took top honors at the YouTube Music Awards. Now, what was really interesting about this awards was that the winners were not chosen by a set panel of judges, but what was happening is that they opened up for voting directly to the fan community. Now, what was really exciting about this is that they were saying a couple things. One is that there's millions of K-pop fans all around the world, and two, they vote for exactly what they want. So the Wall Street Journal put it most poignantly when they said, really, that it was coming down to fan interaction that drove in the fact that they won, beating out Miley Cyrus, Justin Bieber, Lady Gaga, One Direction, huge pop groups all around the world. Now, so if you look now, on the average group, 55% of their revenues are actually derived from live concert and events. And if you think about it, nobody buys music anymore any day. So this is creating a major, major problem. So the story boils down to three main groups: fans, promoters, and the artists. Now, if you look at it from this way, the promoters are the ones that are holding the key to the whole problem. One, they don't know which act to cast for their city because there's always none of these quantified portals that actually help you to decide which act to bring. Second to that is there's absolutely no risk mitigation tool in the market today because promoters are just guessing. I think that this group will do well in this city. The fan problem is this, is that you're always waiting for the promoter to tell you, I'm going to bring this act to the city because I think they do well. On top of that, kids don't have any money these days. They already have enough of a high premium when it comes to the cost of the ticketing because the promoters always have to build in the insight risk premium. From the artist perspective, can I get the clicker to work? Okay, stop. Here, so ultimately, we've created a portal that says, basically, we've been able to crowdsource and to identify exactly what group that you want to see in what city. Can you go next, please? So we have the answer. It's Krowdpop. I'll get to it really, really quickly. So what we do is we actually allow fans to vote directly onto our site by saying, you can have this act come to your city by telling the promoters exactly who you want. Now, here's how it happens. Fans vote on the site. You crowdfund the show. After that, it goes up to general admission. If for whatever reason the crowdfunding goal is not hit within the 24-hour period, they basically get a refund of 100% of their ticket price. So this gives us three unique opportunities for revenue. One is that we have a premium portal where the promoters can go on there and say, okay, this is exactly the groups that are trending. Two is that we take 10% of the tickets on the face value, which is cheaper than industry standard. And last but not least is that we've generated content out of this. So some of the content pieces that we had out of the crowdfunded shows, we've done an agreement with Mnet, so we can have the first Teen Top crowdfunded show in Los Angeles, New York, San Jose, and also in Toronto. So let's take a look at the content. generated $500,000 in revenue over a month and a half for this tour, with content going all around the world. And what's been fantastic about this is because every person that you see here has bought a crowdfunded ticket for this show.
Welcome to America. Congrats on your first U.S. tour. I came all the way from Spain. I love you so much. Love you guys so much.
Okay. Also on top of this right now, we're working on a content deal with Apollo PNC that brings our content to the partnerships with Xiaomi, Baidu, Leevi, and iQIYI, which represents 200 million people within the next year. We are already global. We have partnership relationships in Indonesia, China, Hong Kong, Brazil, and the United States. Our team. So I was the first person to bring K-pop to the MGM in Las Vegas. I signed deals with NBC Universal for content, also bought Billboard magazine. On top of that, Dr. Michael Sung, who is running our big data algorithm, is a PhD from MIT. He is running the algorithm that does predictive behavior sciencing. On top of that, our product manager from Carnegie Mellon is running that product. We are Inc. magazine's top 22 startups in Korea. We've also been listed as a genius idea for Billboard magazine, and Forbes magazine has listed us as having an unfair advantage in the market today. On top of that, we've won first place out of 270 companies here in Korea to represent SeedStars World, and we've also won fourth place in the world out of 3,500 companies. We are projecting $500 million by 2017. At the final point, it's this, is that Hallyu has very, very impressive exits. Vicky for $200 million to Rakuten, Drama Fever with an estimated $200 million that supports the fact that K-pop still today is the hottest export out of South Korea. My name is Richard Chu. This has been K-pop United and Krowdpop. Thank you.
Great presentation, in spite of the technical difficulties.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are you just starting with? Are you going to start with K-pop as sort of the gate opener, and then use this platform for a lot of long tail type, tier 2, tier 3 type artists out there?
Absolutely. So one of the primary reasons why we're starting with K-pop is because Korea has a major problem hitting out the foreign markets because they like to hit up with other Korean people to produce the shows. And so what we wanted to do was actually have a very specific and narrow target in the market to just say that this is specifically for K-pop. Starting as of next year and the year after that, we are opening this up to be genre or platform agnostic. So it's meaning pop music. We've already gotten calls from Ricky Martin's agency to do the show, but we wanted to make sure that we have a very narrow target when the market appears and actually looks at our product. Questions? No.
All right, thanks for your wonderful pitching today.
Thank you.
And my kind of, it is, I think one of key success factor for your product will be probably the relationship with the agencies and promoters, because they're the another side of your platform. So how do you actually, when you guys actually start your service in a market, how do you guys actually start it, and how you guys maintain or expand that relationship over, I mean, not just only Korea, but also for globally here?
Yeah, great question. So this product doesn't work without agency support. So what's really great about this, we have one competitor in the market today, and they do more of C to D level acts. We just did a tour for a show called Unite the Mic in Toronto with Ailey, J Park, and Sunny, arguably some of the biggest groups in Korea today because we have a pre-existing relationships with a lot of the agencies. What was really more impressive about this is because we've shown exponential growth when it comes to the social media statistics. So first and foremost is one, we're crowdfunding the show, meaning that we're giving these agencies money ahead of time. So there's no risk for us to pull out of the show and say last minute, I'm sorry, I don't have any money for you because there's not enough tickets sold. So when you give the money ahead of time, they say, okay, well, listen, great, you can do the show now. But on top of that, what we've proven is executional excellence. We have long-standing and actually people that are super experienced on the production side. And on top of that is that we come up and we've generated a report showing them that because you've gone onto foreign markets, you've actually got an increase in social media reach and exposure for your group, which regards to money at the end of the day.
A quick question for you. So it sounds like when you're launching these campaigns, it's a perfect chance to do merchandise sales, even if the show doesn't happen. Are you launching that?
There's a lot of ways for us to make money just for the intent of this perch and to put it into 7 minutes. Absolutely. But so when it comes to merchandise, we do sell merch. It represents close to about $35,000 per tour. On top of that, this is a perfect platform to us go to the O2O play. So what we've done was we've actually worked together with the largest K-pop merchandise company in Korea today. And as we're taking our content and actually attacking the China market, we're bringing in authentic licensed goods into China where there's fakes all over the place. And how we do this is through the concerts. So it acts as a big Trojan horse for us to bring in a lot of different revenue streams.
Are you going to do that before the show or after the show?
We can do both. So what's great about the crowdfunding side is because the kids are voting on the site to say, hey, I want to see this act. But what's also great about this is because we pre-sell the merchandise online. So we don't have an inventory problem by taking a whole bunch of excess crap and just saying, God, I hope we can sell this stuff. It's, I know exactly how much the kids want. We'll bring a little excess to make sure that somebody that comes in makes it just an offset purchase and then go from there.
I might have missed it, but did you share traction numbers?
Yes.
You did share in your slides?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So could you just give a quick summary again? Because I think we were skipping back and forth.
Yeah, it's a little bit hard on that side. For traction numbers, so just case in point, for that Teen Top tour, which was just one group, which was considered kind of like a B-plus group in Korea, we made $500,000 in revenue, which is about profit margin, about 30% of that. That was done in a month and a half. Typical concerts to be created takes 6 months. And the biggest reason why is because the promoters need the time to market the show. Because I need to eliminate my risk in being able to make this promotion that's out there. What's really great about Krowdpop is that we're completely flipping the paradigm shift on its head and saying, we have the consumers first. They are already bought. Your break-even point is completely hit. There's absolutely risk known to anybody.
In terms of the promoters, did they have to be the old school type promoters? Because my thought was if you were going to crowdfund in Denver, Columbus, Ohio, a lot of smaller cities for K-pop, for example, and you've uncovered demand, can any local businessman assume that risk and basically host the show, or does it have to be a promoter?
So just like Kickstarter and Indiegogo and a lot of these other sites, what we want to do is we want to keep the platform pure. Meaning, so we have a lot of these agencies that are coming over from Korea now. The biggest thing is the execution, right? Same thing for startups. You can give a lot of money to people, but at the end of the day, you don't know how well you're going to do. So what we do is we've actually went around the world to the biggest markets for K-pop today in the expansion markets, Indonesia, China, and linked together with the biggest and the most professional production people. So our people have already done shows for Justin Bieber, who else? Swedish House Mafia, Avril Lavigne, because we know that they're good. And after that, we can open it up so that indie shows, right? I'm a brand new artist. I came out on YouTube. I have a couple million views. But on top of that, I want to start doing shows because that's the only way for us to make money. Artists these days have a really hard time making money. That's the beauty of Krowdpop is we democratize the whole process. This is going to be a multi-billion-dollar market. Great. Thank you very much.
Hello, I'm Suhan from Leevi. Before starting the presentation, can I dance for relaxing my mind and for ice breaking? Could you please clap your hand? Dance without music. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Today, I'm gonna talk about media that you are spending time with every day. Right now, when you go onto Naver, first thing you see is what? Political dispute between two parties, or you can see the picture of a smiling actress. Then I want to ask you a question. Are you really want to see those articles in your front page? Well, of course not. Then why are we wasting our time with unsatisfying articles now? Because Naver is showing same page for everyone. However, I think it is impossible to satisfy 50 million Korean users with the same subject and same content because they all have different interests and tastes. You and your mom have totally different preferences, right? Even worse, they are showing clickbait articles to attract our clicks using some sexual or sensitive contents and headlines. In this region, we are starting to put on URL and another URL again and again to find further information. However, I think we should be able to organize information that we're interested in a single page without many browsing and without many clicking. That's why we built Lens. Lens assembles and provides you high quality media that match your interests in our one single page. Let's see how we do it. We crawl data from thousands of websites, including news and community and blogs. And we analyze media data. And we filter high-quality content semantically and statistically. And it learns about you to know what you like. And based on what you like, it generates you high-quality, personalized media timeline that according to your interests. Especially, it is learning about you to make this interesting keyword list in your brain, exact keyword lists in your brain. Let's see how we learn about you. There are couples of contents. One is startup and the other one is pizza. You and your mom have totally different preference. So you're gonna read startup related contents first and your mom will read pizza. At this moment, Lens is logging these two different activities. And based on the activity data, it is making your interesting keyword list in your brain and your mom's interesting keyword list in separate. Using this, your timeline will be filled with more technical or startup-related contents, and your mom's timeline will be filled more cook or recipe contents. There are two technologies for the learning. First one is natural language processing. To identify, first one is pizza and the other one is startup. Also, we are doing machine learning to extract your interest, your unconscious interest continuously. We have an all-star team for these technologies. Our members mainly studied in Seoul National University and KAIST. And we've worked in computer science engineering area for many years, and we have a strong ability in architecting algorithms for NLP and machine learning. Also, our core technology are already being used our B2B service and probed our B2B clients. Let's see the market. Korean display ad market is more than $1 billion, excluding the search engine keyword ad market. In our platform, we have a very, very unique and valuable data, which are interesting keyword lists in each user's brain. Using this, we are able to execute really micro-targeting ad. Our benchmark service, Kunoshi, is using similar model right now, and they are showing 5 times higher click-through rate and conversion rate. And it results in very high ROI and satisfaction from advertiser. Also, it is less noisy and annoying advertisement for users as well. In Japan, tailoring media service Kunoshi successfully IPO'd last month in Tokyo stock market. And 3 investors of Kunoshi took about 5 times revenue only within 2 years. In Korean market, we are the first mover, and we are ready to go with great technologies. Also, this is a big opportunity for us to become a huge. every platform is evolving under the personalization right now, especially in mobile media area. Yahoo Japan is being disrupted by tailoring service, Smart News, and Kunoshi. Also, Naver could be disrupted by another media player if they stay same without change, because we believe that people love tailoring service rather than finding information by themselves. So last question, are you happy with current media service? If not, we will provide you high quality content that matching your interest. And I hope you to enjoy more interest and more informative, more valuable data in your front page by using Lens. Thank you for listening.
Can you share any traction numbers you might have right now?
Actually, we are doing the second beta cycle right now with our users. So, and we are planning to launch end of June right now. But we have a very nice retention with our close beta users right now. But still there are things to do to meet our target retention. So I think the closed beta users retention is not credential, but it is very nice for us. So yes.
I really appreciate for your very good pitching today. And
Yes.
When we always when we talk about personalization engine,
Yes.
probably we always come up with this issue of cold start, meaning that cold start meaning that there's no background information on that specific users, and there's no login information for that specific users. How do you guys actually solve that cold start issue?
You are saying the initial users that we didn't learn their interest yet, right? For the initial users, we receive the Facebook and we provide Facebook and Twitter account to log in right now. So when they log in through the Twitter and Facebook account, our crawler, our search engine crawls the data from individual timeline and Twitter timeline, and we extract the subject keyword of each content of users timeline. So we could learn the interest of users. Also, we have another one option. This is if users wanna actively register the words that they wanna receive the content, they are also are able to add and follow the keyword that we are suggesting directly. So this it's very similar to add the friends in the Facebook. So, right.
Is there a protectable IP, or is there something that you can patent in the way you search and filter the content based on the algorithms and based on the keywords that you're trying to mine the subconscious of the reader, right? Is there anything that you can protect along the way?
You're saying the patent or IP.
Yep.
Actually, I think our core value of technology is natural language processing, because the subject keyword of each content or subject keyword, interest keyword of each users is the keyword is a bridge of contents and users. So for extract accurate keyword for each users and for the contents, we need to very high quality natural language processing. So in natural language processing part, we have some patent here, but in machine learning part, we don't have special patent we don't have the special patent right now, but the collaboration filtering and our own algorithm is mixed right now. But we did not register the patent yet, but we are planning to do that.
Well, yeah, I'll go back to your, to the question to your engine itself, because I think the technology is just product itself. That's what I assume.
Yes.
So you just showed us that there's like 5 times higher click-through rate, and,
conversion rate. Yes.
as well as a conversion rate.
Yes.
And do you have any data or experiment with compared to other like competitive engines in the market? Because you told us that you are the first comer in this market, but that I know that there's many personalization engine actually utilize natural algorithm here again. So do you have any
Competitor in Korea or
in globally
globally?
term?
I think the most beautiful advertisement is most beautiful advertisement comes from micro-targeting, because micro-targeting is less annoying and less noisy to users as well. So for the micro-targeting, we need to know users' taste, and the most correct and accurate taste is the exact keyword, not the boy or sex or location. This is not a micro-targeting. And it does not result in high ROI or CTR conversion rate. So currently, Gnoshi is the most beautiful and most powerful advertisement engine, I think, because they are extract users' interest based on the NLP and keyword, exact keyword. So we are following that strategy in our platform, and so I think Gnoshi is the most powerful competitor right now. But the Gnoshi is now currently focusing on the US and Japan right now. And if they come to Korea, they need some localization time, more than 1 year, I think, because natural language processing should be optimized for Korean language, and their search engine should be optimized for our local website. So these things to do take some time. So, but in Korean market, we are the first mover, I think, for the great micro-targeting and great extracting interest from users. 네. 감사합니다. If you have any question, I will be there next besides the stage. So please come to me.
Okay. Videos, they are the most powerful tool you can use to express your feelings and emotions. However, it's not easy to create awesome videos and then the simple text or effects you need. You have to buy expensive professional tools like Adobe After Effects, and then spend hours running to use your tool. It's very expensive and difficult to know how to get it or use them, right? Is there an easy way to create awesome videos on mobile devices? Unfortunately, not yet. This is why we made Alive. Let me show you how Alive can make your video clips fun, amazing, and beautiful. Alive is a mobile video editing solution and social network. You can film or import photos and videos from your camera roll up to 30 seconds in length. Our video filter effect applies branding filters such as right tricks, right overlays, and lens flares to create cinematic looks for your videos. We provide animations based on emotions. And if you choose one, you can specify the starting point of the effect by tapping on the left button, and you can set the ending point on the dual screen. Once you set the scale and location, and you're done. With just simple touches on your screen, you can add an amazing effect to your video. As you're dealing with movement, not static images, We provide animated effects that can track movement. Calligraphy syntax can be inserted in the same way. Type will select the text, choose the font and color, and then edit your video, and you're done. It's very easy, right? Sound is overlaid using the music effect, increasing your viewers' emotional involvement with your video. Add a description, and you're done. Utilizing cloud-based rendering, you can get amazing results really fast, allowing you to upload and share your personalized video content with your live community as well as your other social network. Okay. We provide high production values that were impossible on a mobile device. Anyone can be a director. The cloud rendering system, unique to Live, gives us limitless possibilities. We can solve these problems as well. The first, speed. We provide rendering speed that is 4 times faster than mobile devices. This is some serious rendering power. The second, functions. Our easy and innovative user interface enables video editing and composing that were previously impossible on a mobile device. The third, quality. Compared to the average mobile shared videos, including those on Instagram, Live's quality is 30% better in terms of video resolution. 270,000 downloads to date, and we are accelerating. This shows the organic growth of our service without any paid media and marketing. And those who downloaded our Live are engaged and keep using it, showing high lifetime value. Especially, 70% of our active users are US teenagers and young teenagers, and they are very active. Now, let me show you the amazing videos that our users made and how creative they are. Sci-fi on the videos, the magical effects, right? She's just making a story with the animation effects. She lives in San Francisco. She may be with his partner store, right? Secure videos. Movies from Italians and creative videos. They're making a story like a movie. So funny. Explosion. Beyond simply editing videos taken by users, our platform is used to make creative videos. And we found rules. With the Live, people can make their creativity into something real. Sorry. American teenagers are making a community of their own, and with the animation effects, they are making their own stories. We can see they really love our Live. And we get a lot of excellent reviews as well. Here are some reviews. It's better than iMovie. Best video app on App Store from Atomic Shift. Yes, we are getting a lot of excellent feedbacks from our users all around the world. Now, let's talk about the market size. There are 40 million video artists in the world, and the online market for PCs video effects exceeds $3 billion. However, this market does not exist for the mobile environment, meaning huge potential though. Why is this? This is because there is no service providers or tools like Adobe's After Effects for the mobile market. Our Live will be the first to create this market and can make paradigm shift of this market as well. This is why our business model is creating mobile video content market where video effects are sold and bought as in a process. This will be similar to an app store of video animation content. Finally, by working with major movie studios and brands, we are going to provide their contents such as Iron Man characters, Pixar animations, and visual effects on our Live. Every day, we discover thousands of new users realize how fun, amazing, and beautiful videos can be, and see how creative powers of these people are. We believe our live is the perfect tool to express your creativity. Thank you. I'm Johnny, CEO and founder at Maverick Corporation. Here is our ending credit of introduction of Team Alive.
Here's
Thank
to the
you.
crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. About the only thing you can't do is ignore them, because they change things. They push the human race forward. While some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Are you looking at a business or revenue model around this already?
Yeah. Actually, we should, to be honest with you, I believe we should focus on the user acquisition, right? And then we developed the technology of video database systems or CMS, content management system, right? So videos, as you know, video has a lot of information and data and user context, right? So we just we would like to focus on the user acquisition, and then we would like to learning about the data over people's. Like as you see the presentation, we are getting a lot of amazing users from U.S. teenagers, and we know how they make the videos and what they like or what they pursue on the videos. So I just believe we should focus on the business. The user acquisition. However, if I must say that about the business model, as I mentioned, it's simple. Creators are making animation effects or filters like other systems, and then we sold and bought as in a process to users. Right? It's very simple things. Thank you.
So how do you get from? By the way, great traction. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How do you get from 270,000 to 100 million downloads?
Firstly, we would focus on the basic of downloads. The first thing is keyword setting and App Store, and as many people say that ASO, App Store Social Optimization, and then we driven that many bloggers write some articles about Alive, and then we just focusing on the making the vital systems and the basic stuff of App Store download. Thank you. Yeah.
Do you have any IP protected for this?
Yes, of course. We have five patents pending now, and the first thing is the method of technology, which is composing animation effects and videos, and then the second thing is our business model. It's a whole thing, which covers all our business models or business services. So, and third thing is, the video editing technology is very difficult to develop the final 10% to complete. So, we have a patents about the technology to make the complete the editing and composing the animation effects to video, including PCT and US patents pending out.
So is it include like a motion tracking features?
Yes, of course. We provide the motion animated effects that track movement. So we distracted from the images from the starting point and the end point, and we extracted 4 images of the video, and then people can make the location and just then done. See, thank you.
On the Android side of things, are you on Android yet?
Maybe in end of May, will be launched on the Android.
And so my question is, the $100 cherry phone or $50 cherry phone,
Yes.
do they have the same computing power
Yes, of
that
course.
you can do the same thing?
Yes, because we have cloud rendering system, so just device is just one thing about preview of the videos or just preview of the compositions, and then in the cloud system, make all things about video.
So would the internet speed then be the potential, like for example, if you're in a market where the internet isn't as fast, would that be a...
I'm sorry.
Would the speed of the internet be a limiting factor, possibly, if it's computed in the cloud, if it's rendered in the cloud?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't hear exactly.
Sorry, I mean the speed of the internet. Could it be
Speed about cloud rendering system?
internet?
Internet, yeah.
Because it's rendered in the cloud.
Uploading and downloading. We tested in the San Francisco now. So the upload megabytes speed is just 0.7 megabytes per second. So at that time, we compress the videos very small and then upload, and we can upload anywhere. So there's no problem. So internet of the speed. So.
Is it meaning that all those video file will be stored in your server?
Yes, of course. This system is same with YouTube. So we have database of users and anything, and then just share the other social network. Just as a link.
There'll be options for user to download.
Yes, of course we have.
Edited video file to mobile.
Yeah.
So.
How much capital have you raised?
Actually, $300,000 from now. Thank you.